Hello, my name is Paul, and I would like to introduce you what is the company project. We are on the site gjava.de, and there is a course called company, the first one, and this movie should introduce you what you will do during this course. What will happen when you get on the lessons. So this is the architecture of the first year Java API project, and as you can see, it's just using Java, mostly Java and JUnit. So we have a TDD, so this is test-driven development, and we are trying to create the first REST API. We start from Java and JUnit, and during the time we attach a Spring, which is a little more difficult, and to this project. So what is all about? Mostly in modern applications, in modern Java, in modern development world, programming world, all of the applications are connecting with each other in REST API. So in the companies, we have big systems, and this system could be one of the third or seventh system in the company, or just a microservice in microservices application. So it's communicating with others via REST API. So REST API are sending JSON objects, and JSON objects allows you to transfer the information. Everything you're gonna see on the lesson, so don't be afraid. But just vocabulary, this language you need to know, because this is programming vocabulary, which is JSON, JavaScript object, what is REST API, what is Java, and dependency like JUnit are crucial, and you need to know it. So when you will get in the first lessons, this is the whole architecture of the project, and what will start if you will get the lessons in gjava.de, get your first course company, and you start. Then the first task which you are gonna do is create repo employee. This is create, read, update, delete. Repository, in fact we can write repository, allows us to create, read, update, delete the entity. Entity is object which will be mapped to the database. We don't have database in the first project because it's a little more difficult. The database will be in another project. So we are saving our data in JSON objects, which is simpler than the whole database SQL. But entities allows us to map Java object to the database or to any other persistence possibility. So we have our entity employee, which we have first name, last name, created, updated, and the identifier fields. We need to store it in somewhere, but we will do it later. But mostly the first task is to create a repository employee, which allows us to create, read, update, delete the entity. And we are doing this in TDD, test-driven development. So you need to first write a test, and then the solution, then write a solution, and then test, execute the test, and check every test are passing. This is the very important part, testing. In many interviews you will be asked, how you test, what are you testing? Give me some testing example. When you are a good developer, you know the testing, and this is why we are testing our application in test-driven development methodology to learn you how to do it right, how to do it fast, and how to do it. In fact, there is an application skeleton, and there is also a mapped small application for testing purposes, like this. So testing is more like mapping the whole application to a different context. You also have test context for Spring, so that's a huge part of the application, the testing context, testing environment, and that's difficult and very, very valuable for our project. You need to know, definitely. So in our lessons we are doing in progress. You are doing in progress at home. You have a task. No one will learn you Java and Java development. You will have to do it by yourself. We are the tutors, are like the trainers, a coach on the pitch. So you are running, you are creating solution. You go to home, you need to create repo employee, this part of repository. I can explain you how it will be used, how to write the test. I can test for you this part of the code. When you go on the lessons, you had the solution, you wrote your solution to create a repo employee, you got our lessons, and you will have a review what you've done, and it will be never perfect. So at the beginning you will make many of the failures, and that's okay. You just need to find yourself a solution, and we will polish it. We will make it better as a review and make you a better programmer to understand what failures you did. This is working but not working in every context, and this is not integrated with the whole application, and so on and so forth. This is the review you're gonna have, and then we are testing it on our lessons, and then we proceed with the project, and you will have, when this solution will be okay and it will be reviewed and approved, then we get to the second task. This is parse our employee entity to JSON, and this is another task, and the flow is like there. There is also a different movie explaining what is Scrum, so definitely should see it, and mostly that's it. I would like to introduce you what is the architecture of the company project. You just need to get to gjava.de, assign yourself to the company's project, in fact buy it, and join our lessons. You will do the company project. Mostly students do it in 6 to 8 weeks, so this is 8 weeks project. And then when you finish it, you will be able to start the second project, shop, which more strongly attach SQL, hibernates and Spring. This is a lot difficult task, so take your time, understand and create your first REST API in the company project, and then we will see. So thank you very much for this movie. I hope you will start your programming adventure. Get on gjava.de and find yourself a company project and buy it, and we will see you soon on the lessons. Thank you very much. Bye.